Well, I hope that's everything. Let's go fishing. Well, hi everyone. It's Wednesday the 19th of February, and believe it or not, I've come up here to see if I can do a bit of fishing on the river again. Simply because I'm off work this week and the weeks are running out for the till the close season, so I wanted to get in some fishing when I could. This might even be the last chance I get with the bloomin' weather we're having lately. Whether I'll be able to, this isn't where I'm going to fish, this is Streatham Bridge. I've got about another half an hour's bike ride to where I want to go. It's going to have to be the same place as last time. I didn't want to fish there, but I might not even be able to fish there yet. It all depends what it's like when I get up there, you know. If I find it's absolutely impossible to fish it, the last option I've got is a little pond owned by the club in Henfield. I fished it 2 or 3 times and haven't caught a thing. I haven't even seen a fish in there, but at least I'll be fishing because I've got my bait now and that. So that's the plan anyway. I wasn't actually going. I was going to go to the lock today. That's what I planned weeks ago, to fish up there, but I'm not even going to venture up there. It won't be worth it. So that's it anyway. I'm going to see if I can get up to where I was last time and just see if we can get in there. I've got all day again. What's the time now? It's up past 8 now, so I reckon I should get there by between 9 and 15:15, and then I'll run you through. I'll let you see what it is, and I'll run you through all the baits and what I'm doing and that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some fishing in. I'll see you later. Well, something tells me I'm not supposed to be going fishing today. This is what I've come across right in front of me. I've got my bike round there, and I've just got to get the rest of the stuff round there. But by hook or by crook, I will fish today somewhere. Let's soldier on. Well, I'm up here now at the fork, and I'll show you what we've got. This is possibly the worst I've seen it flooded. I'm not sure. It is pretty bad. Have a look at this. That's behind me. That's the fork where it forks into 2 up here and up there, and all behind. It's all across the fields. Now, where I've fished, let me think now, the last 3 times I've fished, I think, I've been up there, just a couple of minutes up there. It was the only spot I thought I could fish, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to go up there now and have a look, and fingers crossed, hopefully I can get a session in, but I'll let you know when I get there. Well, we're here, and this is what we've got. This is even higher than it was when I've been here before. I haven't seen it as high as this. I'm gonna give it a go. I've come up here now. I've had obstacles thrown in my way and that to get up here, but I'm up here, and I'm gonna give it a go. If I catch anything, brilliant. I don't care what it is, even an old boot, you know, anything today. But so you have got this slack here, but the thing is, where it's way over its bank, I'm not too sure. I mean, normally it's all right for snags here, fine, absolutely fine. But we'll just give it a go and we'll see how it pans out. I'm just going to be using the 1 rod. I was going to be using 2, but I'm not. Anyway, we'll see how it pans out, and what I'll do, I won't do too much filming and that today. I'll just show you what I've caught. If I catch anything, now and again I'll let you know what's going on, because conditions aren't great, but I'm right up on the bank, as you can see. Look, this is the actual bank. Normally we're right down there. There's the tree that I normally cast in front of over there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a couple of balls of ground bait thrown out just in this slack here, and we'll see how it pans out. I'll catch up with you later and let you know how it's going. Well, we're fishing anyway. Time wise it's 9:30. I'm just out there. I've thrown about 3 or 4 balls of cheesy garlic ground bait out there, something that's smelly, and I've got four red maggots on the hook. I've got maggots, bread, and I've got some really good worms as well today. Originally the forecast wasn't too bad for the day, but they do give some rain now, so I think it is coming up for a bit of rain, but I'm going to stick it out whatever. I'm up here now and we'll see how it goes. I'm just out there. I'm not too far out, just in that slack, on the edge of that slack. Right, I'll catch up with you later if anything happens. Look at this, first cast, absolute stonker, bream of £4, absolute beauty. Oh, absolutely delighted with this first cast, bloody brilliant. It was worth coming up here after all. Absolute stonker, my biggest river bream easy. I've just weighed it and it's just about £4. Lovely. Look at that, look. £4 bream, first cast. Right, I'm going to get her back. Great stuff. Oh, makes it all worthwhile. Brilliant. Let's see if we can catch some more. Oh, I'm absolutely delighted with that. £4 bream, first cast. Makes it all worthwhile coming up here. You know, it's been difficult getting up here this morning, but I've got here and I was determined to get here, determined to do some fishing. The rain's kept off at the moment, I don't know how long for, but that's where I'm fishing, just not that far out, just on the edge of this slack here. 4 red maggots, cheesy garlic ground bait in a ground bait feeder. There's no doubt about it, this peg seems to fish better on it when it's flooded than it does when it's down, because I've fished this peg now the last 4 times I've been fishing, and 3 out those 4 times it's been flooded, and it's fished better than the last time I came here when it was right down, if you remember rightly, if you saw my videos. It was really hard going. I think I pulled out a couple of really tiny roach right at the end. Just hope we can catch something else, some more. Well, nothing else as yet. I'm on about my 3rd cast now. It's quite coloured as expected again today. I really have been itching to get up here. Really have been itching to get up here. As I say, the days are running out now before the close season begins, so we've probably got about another 4 weeks, and the forecast, the outlook ain't great, so I needed to take my chance today while I'm not working to get up there, because it ain't it ain't great weather for the rest of the week anyway. There are some decent bream in here though to be caught. Certainly got a great chance of a perch as well. It could pan out that that's the only fish I get, but if it is, I'll be delighted with it anyway. It certainly was a nice bream, and it's the biggest one I've had in the river so far. I'll catch up with you if anything else happens. Well, it's 5 to 11 now. I haven't had nothing else yet, not even another bite since that bream of £4 on the first cast. There's a fair old breeze picking up now. It's not that too bad, but it is a cold wind blowing, which they did say would happen. So that might have made a difference to things. I'm still persevering out here. I'll show you what I'm using again. I'm using cheese and garlic ground bait in a feeder, and I've got maggots. I'm using red maggots. I've got some worms with me. I've got bread. I'm not going to use bread very often today, and I've had a cast out on it and haven't had nothing on it at all at the moment, but I certainly think the red maggots are the way to go with a smelly ground bait. What I'd like to do is catch a second decent fish in the same session, because I ain't done that yet on the river. Always seems to be, if I do catch anything that's, you know, just half decent, that seems to be the only one, you know, so I'm hoping I can catch a second one. If I can get a second bream, I'll be absolutely delighted. I really will. Makes it worthwhile coming up here, you know. I'm probably here till about, weather permitting, 4 o'clock, about 4ish. But we'll see how it pans out. Right, I'll catch up with you later if anything else happens. Well, it's 12:30 now. I'm just having some dinner. And it is tough, as I expected it would be. I think when I got that fish on the first cast, it sort of makes you think, oh, this could be a brilliant session, you know what I mean? But it was the only fish I've had so far, and the only bite I've had. I had nothing else at all. And it is raining. It's not unpleasant rain, but it's steady rain. The wind's dropped down again though. I'll show you what it looks like out there now. I've had a cast or two further out to no avail, so I'm still sticking with this bit in front of me here. Now, it is a nice bit of slack water. I'm just so pleased I had that fish, that bream, I really am. At least I didn't come up here for nothing. I've come prepared. I've got a bit of waterproof tarpaulin on the ground and got my stuff out on top of it, but of course you can only do so much when the weather's like this. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to get up on the river before the end of the season, you know, when the close season starts. All depends really, as I said to you earlier, the weather outlook isn't great. I don't think you're going to get many more opportunities between now and the middle of March. And then once the close season kicks in, I shall probably do some tench fishing. But we'll think about that when the time comes. I'm probably going to stay here till about 3:30. So I've got another 3 hours of fishing to see if I can winkle one more fish out. We'll see. Well, it's 1:45 now, still nothing else, so still the situation is one bite, one fish on the first cast. Nothing else since that, not even a sniff. I thought I'd just have a look up here a little bit, just show you what it looks like. You've got that to the left of me, the main river, and you've got that to the right. Look at that. Jesus. Who's to say there aren't any fish in there? You never know. Cool. The amount of rain, you know, and it's still raining now. It's not raining heavily, but it's just sort of steady rain. It's not uncomfortable to fish in. I'm absolutely plastered in mud here, but I got my new fishing waterproof suit on, and it's the first time I've worn it today. It certainly has been baptised. It does keep me warm though, and keeps me dry, so, and that's what I got it for. I'm gonna persevere till 3:30, and then that will be it. Well, I shan't be going home too disappointed, because as I say, it certainly was a lovely fish. And one bit I shall add to my best fish that I've had, which now means, let's think, I've had a tench of £4. This is from this river. Tench of £4. I've had a chub of 3, a chub of 2.5, and now that bream of 4. They're the best fish that I've had. Plus, I've had a couple of roach and rudd to £1. But certainly no sign of anything at all now. So I can only imagine that when I first come here this morning, they must just have been sitting down there, and once I'd caught that first one, if there were any more down there, it's probably spooked them off. And I've tried various parts of the river and I've had no luck. Anyway, we've still got about 1.25 hours to go. Well, just for the last half an hour, I thought I'd move to just this side of the gate and give it a go out here, because there's absolutely nothing happening there at all. Dead as a dodo. So I've got nothing to lose now. Maybe my tackle, but doesn't matter. I'm just out there now for the last half an hour. So if I don't catch anything between now and the next end of the next half an hour, I'll bid you farewell and thanks for watching. It's been a very tough session, as I expected, but I'm so pleased with that £4 bream on the first cast this morning. That was brilliant, really enjoyed that. Just a shame I couldn't get anything else, but that's fishing. And anyway, I'll see you on the next one if I don't see you on anything else here now. Okay, bye for now.